You are now tuning in.
Hello and welcome to Roxx Your Life Podcast with your girl Veondra Roxx. You guys, I'm so excited to see you. Welcome to all of my newbies. Hey, and to all of those who are already a part of the squad. You know what I'm about to say next. I rocks, you rocks, and we rocks together. Rocks Nation, stand up in the building. You can't say that slogan without including yourself, and that's on Periano. You guys, we are finally visual. And I am so excited about it. I want to say I appreciate you guys for taking out the time to listen to me on this wonderful, beautiful Valentine's Day. This is the day of love. This is the day of warmth. This is the day of loving on you. And this episode is for you. But before we get into it, I want you guys to do me a couple of favors, okay? First, I want you to grab your what? Handy dandy notebook so that you can write this stuff down. Because you know I'm going to say something good and I don't want you to forget about it. You know, you hear something good and you be like, man, what did they say? And you wish that you would have literally had a pen and a pad. Or if you don't have your handy dandy, baby, grab your handy dandy iPad so that you can write it down. So with that being said, we're going to get into it, baby, because I got some good stuff for y'all today and I don't want you to miss it. So with that, today's topic is loving on you. How many of you truly love yourself? I want to ask you that question. How many of you truly embrace who you are as a person? You know, with Valentine's Day being here, I know a lot of the times people have a tendency to say, I'm only loved if someone buys me something. I'm only loved if someone gets me a gift. I'm only loved if someone rubs my feet or takes me out to eat or whatever the case may be. But I'm here to tell you, sweetie, you're not loved until you start truly loving yourself, because people treat you how you treat you. I got a transparent story to tell y'all about. You already know I get down with the get down, okay? So with that being said, I want to take y'all back to my college days, okay? And this particular Valentine's Day, I don't know why I felt so bad, but I just felt so bad. I felt so sad. I felt so depressed. And I saw everybody around campus getting balloons, flowers. I had friends talking about, girl, this guy gonna take me out to eat. We're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And I was literally like sad. I was like, man, why don't I have somebody? What's wrong with me? And I was in my 20s. And I'm gonna be honest with you, when you are quotation fingers alone, I really want to say you're not really alone because God is always with you. I'll sip to that. Hold on. That was good. God is always with you, baby. And because he's with you, you're never alone. But back to my story. So I felt alone. Even though I know I'm not alone, I felt alone, okay? So I was literally like feeling low. And this particular year, I was just like, man, I don't know what I'm going to do. And one of my friends ended up surprising me with a bear and some flowers. Insane. Like, I didn't even expect it. And I really feel like it was God showing me that I love you so much. I'm going to allow somebody that you least expect, that you weren't even expecting, to get you something for Valentine's Day. And so the reason I'm bringing this story up is because the following year, I literally said to myself, you know what? I'm going to change the narrative. It doesn't matter if I don't have a man. It doesn't matter if I don't have a friend to buy me anything. Baby, I am going to love on me. And from that day forward, I changed the way that I looked at Valentine's Day. Literally, I changed it. And for that Valentine's Day and the Valentine's days after that, what I started to do, baby, I went to go get my nails done. Okay, I went to get my feet done. I got my hair done. And if you already know, you know your girl whips it up herself. If you could go pay for it, that's fine. But I just like doing my own hair. That's just me. And then I will go get my eyebrows done, little makeup. I even will go get some cute pajamas, some cute Valentine's pajamas. I remember this particular year, I think I went to like Forever 21 or whatever. And I got some cute heart pajamas. And I ended up having a photo shoot in my dorm room. Then I also even went and got my favorite meal. Baby, I got me a steak with like some macaroni and cheese and some broccoli. And I was like, you know what? I'm having the best Valentine's Day of my life this year. I'm not going to let nobody, I'm not going to let nothing, not having a man, no situation get me down because I love myself. And too many of us are validated by the people around us to say I'm loved because of who loves me. They're showing me love. They're calling me. They're buying me something. Baby, if it's going to be, it's going to be up to me. And that's just where I came down to the conclusion of it. So, from that day forward, I said, hey, I will no longer sit in self-sabotage. I no longer will allow for myself to be in heart, hurt, sad, and depression because I don't have some flowers from somebody on Valentine's Day. No, baby, I'm loving on me and I want you to do the exact same thing. So with that, we're going to get into it. So my first question, y'all know I come to y'all with a question all the time, okay? Do you know how to properly love yourself? And I want you to think about that question, even write it down. Because many of us, when we say that, oh yeah, I know how to love myself, but as soon as something happens that you don't like that you've done, you're beating yourself up. Come on here. You're feeling guilty. You're feeling overweight. You're feeling burdened. Loving yourself sometimes meaning giving yourself a chance. Giving yourself it's going to be okay. Giving yourself a moment of peace, giving yourself a moment of solitude, and learning how to say, you know what? It's okay. I don't need to be with somebody this year. I don't need to be validated one day a year. Because here's the gag. The gag-a-hoony is some people are only getting something on Valentine's Day, boo. They're only getting something on Valentine's Day. And any other day, they're not getting nothing. They don't get loves, hugs, kisses, and rubs, or none of that, baby. It's only on Valentine's Day, so don't be fooled by the gram. Don't be fooled by Facebook or none of that. Because let me tell you something. Let me add a little tidbit. When I did my little photo shoot and took care of myself for this Valentine's Day, I had my homegirls calling me like, girl, who did you go out with? I saw your pictures. I saw your food. You look like you was having a good time. I said, baby, I went out with me. Let me tell you something. You can't expect true love from nobody until you start to love yourself. Boop, and I'll sip to that. You know, many of us require for people to do what we're not willing to do for ourselves. You don't love you, so why are you even looking outside of you for love? I'm just saying. So with Valentine's Day obviously being here, everyone is going to be looking for that particular gift, that hug, that rub. But I want you to focus in on these next 11 ways to help you to start loving on you better. Okay, I got 11 ways for you. So you got to get that pen and get ready to write this down. Number 1, know yourself. What do I mean by that? What do you like? If you like flowers, why aren't you buying yourself some flowers? Hello, somebody. If you like gifts, why aren't you buying yourself some gifts? Why are you waiting for a stranger who doesn't live with you 24/7, who's not you 24/7, to give you something that you can literally go to the store and buy for yourself? I'll wait. Why? So I want you to start to know yourself. If you like aromatherapy, good perfume, good stuff, baby, buy it for yourself. Let me tell you something, little side note, transparent story. Here, y'all know I got the stories for y'all, okay? I went to Macy's one year. My mama can attest to this. And I told my mother, I said, you know what, this is the year I'm going to get my husband. And so I went to Macy's and I was like, I'm going to find me my perfume, baby. It's going to capture the man of my dreams. Now, I'm not married yet. I'm still single, fellas. And so I was like, I'm gonna capture the man of my dreams. And I went to Macy's and I was in there. I got some Chanel's perfume. And then it was this perfume, because at this time I was really working on self-love for real. And I was working on realizing that I am the one and the only. I'll sip to that. Y'all need to sip with me one more time. I'll sip to that. I am the one and the only. Baby, it's only one of you. No one can do it like you do it, okay? So I walked into that Macy's and I said, baby, I gotta get what's for me. And honey, Dolce and Gabbana. Maybe you may say it a different way, but they had this perfume called The Only One. Let me talk to you about it. It was called The Only One. And that perfume was amazing. And when I saw it, you guys, I didn't even have to smell it. You know why? Because it was in alignment with my spirit. It was in alignment with where I was flowing at the time. I said, I am the only one. I am the one and the only. I don't need to wait on nobody to prove it to me, show it to me, make me believe it, make me see it. None of that. Because I am the one and the only. And I got that perfume. Baby, I still wear it to this very day. Now, I know he's on his way, but I'm recognizing my own strength, my own given talent. So you got to know yourself. Start buying things for you. Do what makes you happy. Period. Number 2, say no when you need to say no. Some of us are too easily saying yes to things that we want to say no to, but we're saying yes because we want a friend. Yes, I'll take you. Yes, I'll go. Yes, you can borrow some money. When you start to love on you, you start to respect your boundaries. You start to respect your boundaries. You don't just let everybody come in and out as they please, whenever they want to. Number 3, don't compare yourself to anyone else. Today, I understand you're on social media and you're seeing everybody getting proposed to, going to dinner, going to trips, doing this, doing that, being fancy, being cute, but you don't know how they're getting what they got. Let's talk about it. Many people on social media are faking for the gram, okay? Now, I'm not going to say everybody, but there are a lot of folks, okay? There are a lot of people who are literally depressed. They're with people who abuse them, use them, and mischoose them for real. Because I say mischoose because they only want them when they want something out of the bedroom. We'll talk about that next week. But anyhow, they're not with them for the right reasons. So don't go looking at that picture and saying, oh my God, that girl just has it all made. It's just everything to me. It's just a bomb. It's just amazing. Baby, you don't know. You don't know. She probably got to get slapped around a couple of times before she can get that Birkin. Before she can get that Chanel. So don't compare your life to anybody else's life. You love who you are and you walk in that truth. Number 4, be present in every single moment. Just like you're watching me right now. Just like you're listening to me right now from wherever you're listening from. Are you in the moment with me? Are you literally taking it in? Sometimes I'll be outside, y'all, when the sun is shining. I'll just open up my arms and just take the sun in and be like, oh, just love the fact that the sun is here. I'm just taking in every moment because you don't even know when your moments will be your last. Now, I'm not here to go down that angle, but I have a tendency to say on my lives at 5:55 when I used to have them, if you knew your expiration date, how would you live? Are you living in the moment? Live in the moment of today. Don't worry about what they're doing on social media. Today is the day that you love on you in this very moment. We're not going to take Valentine's Day another year around to say, dang, who's gonna buy me something? Who's gonna get me a gift? Who's gonna call me? Who's gonna do this? Baby, I'm doing it for myself. If I want steak from Mastro's, I'll be going. If I want to go to Ruth's Chris, I'm going. If I want to go to Eddie V's, baby, I'm getting dressed and I'm putting on my heels and I'm going. And that's his own Piriano. So, next, number 5, know and use your strengths. What is your strengths? What makes you happy? What are you good at doing? Focus in on those qualities. Because when you focus in on those qualities, guess what, guys? The people that you want to attract will attract themselves to you. Now, yes, I am single. As I stated again, hey fellas, I am single. However, the point that I'm trying to make is if you start to focus on your strengths, if you like working out, if you like singing, if you like cooking, you'll attract your tribe. And then you'll ultimately get around those people who also like the same things. And then voila, you got a date. Voila, you met a new person. Voila, you know what I'm saying? You're getting out of your own way. Number 6, treat yourself. Baby, let me tell you something here. For my birthday, I went to Burke Williams. Now, I could have waited for a man to buy me Burke Williams spa treatment, but I said I get spa treatment for myself because it's about me. I'm not waiting on nobody. You got to reward yourself. Stop waiting for somebody to do it for you. I remember one time it was this guy that called himself Like Me. God bless his little soul. And he called himself Liking Me, talking about, I'm going to get your nails done one day. And I'm sitting here like, oh, okay, you could just get them done today then. What are you waiting for? He kept saying that. And he kept saying that. And he kept saying it till he just kept saying it. And I'm like, well, when is the time going to come? And I literally had to tell him, I said, please stop saying that to me. No shade. But it only cost me $100 and something to get my nails, my toes, my feet, my eyebrows done. Okay. And I do this already for myself. And you telling me that is not making me feel better about you saying it. It's not helping me. So I'm going to treat myself. I'm not waiting on anyone. And you know what? We're not waiting on anyone. What we're going to do is treat ourselves. So if we want to go buy some cute jewelry, we want to get our nails done, we want to buy a cute silk dress and feel good fragrances on our skin, we're doing it for ourselves. We're going to treat ourselves. Number 7, be honest with yourself. See, some of us don't love ourselves properly because we've been lying to ourselves. I'll sip to that. I'll sip to that. Let me tell you something. What do I mean by you've been lying? Well, you said you was gonna clean out your closet. You lied and you didn't do it. You said you was gonna stop talking to that fool, but you lied to yourself again and you said you weren't gonna do it. You said you was gonna let go of the people in the past. You lied to yourself and you still keep them in your life. You lie to yourself daily, but then you want people to be honest to you. Ooh, did I say that? I think I did. You have to get honest with yourself before you welcome and invite another individual in your life to be present, to love you, or whatever the case may be. Because honesty starts from within. Here we go. Number 8, let yourself off the hook. If you make mistakes, it's okay. You still got to deal with you at the end of the day. Because you know what? Other people are already going to come down hard on you anyway. You know, people already got little things to say when you are unsuccessful in a thing. For instance, I remember I was supposed to put out a song. I actually put out like promo for the song or whatever. And I already know people was like, okay, when she gonna put out the song? And then when they didn't see me put out the song, I already know people are like, oh, she didn't put out the song. No. I could give a care less. Hey, it happens. Things come up. Things change. I wasn't able to put it out then, but I did put it out later. The point I'm trying to make is give yourself a break. The world is already applying pressure. When are you going to have kids? When are you going to get married? When you do get married, when are you going to move? You guys going to buy a house soon? You guys planning on having a child? Oh, when you going to do this? If you do have a child, when you going to have another child? Oh, you have a girl, you going to have a boy? God bless America. I'm going to do me, boo. And that's just where I'm at with it. Relax, woosah, take the breaks and just say, hey, this is my life. This is what it is. I'm not going to overdo, none of that for nobody. I'm taking my time. I'm reclaiming my time, like Beyonce said. Okay? Number 9, work on forgiving yourself for the big stuff, even the little stuff. You know, forgiveness is real and it starts from within. Many of us suffer on Valentine's Day from the lack of love because you haven't forgiven yourself for the things that you've done in the past. Some of us don't even feel like we're deserving of love. You did this. You may have cheated on people. You may have lied to people. You may have played people. But baby, if you just turn away from your wicked ways, cleanse yourself from them things and get right with the Lord, you can be free. Okay? Turn from that. Forgive yourself. It's okay. We all make mistakes. We all grow. You know what's funny? Transparent moment. I recently dealt with a situation with some people. I won't say who. That stare was just for you. Anyhow, I just recently dealt with some people and they were stuck on some people in their past. It was like, well, you know how this person is. You know how they can be. I don't need you to tell me how they can be, baby. That's the past. We're moving forward. Because you make all things new. Yes, you make all things new. And I will follow you forward. I'm moving forward. And I'm not looking back. Hey, I felt that deep in my spirit. I'm moving ahead. I am here to declare to you that my past, my, is over in you. All things are made new. If you know the song, baby, I surrender my life to Christ and I'm moving forward. And that's what you got to do. I felt that was for somebody. I don't know who it was for, but you already know I get deep on this here podcast. Because God makes all things new. Stop living in the past. Forgive yourself and move forward. It happened. It is what it is. You don't have somebody this Valentine's Day. Okay, you do have somebody this Valentine's Day and they didn't buy you nothing. Did you buy yourself something? Did you look in the mirror and tell yourself you love yourself? Okay, next, number 10. Accept that some people will not like you. Well, Well, some people won't. Some people will. Everybody don't like me and everybody didn't like Jesus. I'll sip to that. Hold on, y'all. I gotta sip one more time. Everybody not gonna like you. Some people ain't gonna like the fact that I got a visual podcast, but baby, I do. Hey! We're moving up. Periano. It's not over until I win. They not gonna like me. That's okay. Some folks can't stand me, and that's okay. You know why? Because it's different folks for different folks. I gel with whom I gel with. You gel with whom you gel with. You gotta stop worrying about everybody being in your corner. They're not gonna always be in your corner. They're not always gonna like everything that you got going on at the end of the day. So be okay with it. Sometimes your family won't even like you. Your co-workers won't like you because they hating on your glow. Do not dim your light for somebody else to feel all right. Well, that right there will preach. I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the back. Do not dim your light for somebody else to be all right. I'm not dimming me, boo. I don't know about you, but I'm feeling good with me. And that's just where I'm at with it. Number 11, it's the last one. That's the last one right here. Make fun a priority. Add some fun to your agenda. Let me give you guys a cute, sweet note. Do you not know that little infant kids laugh about 400 times a day? And on average, adults laugh only about 4 to 7 times a day. Can you believe that? Like, kids are always smiling. We gotta laugh more. Just bust out with a laugh. Just bust out laughing. You know, you gotta have some fun. Laughter is good for the soul. You know, you can just be driving in your car. Just start laughing. Just start laughing. People may look at you crazy, but it's okay. People will look at things that they don't understand as crazy because they don't understand that you got to make you happy, baby. And that's just where we at. And you know, I wouldn't be good without giving y'all my acronyms. We can't do this without some acronyms. So I got a good acronym for love for you guys today. What is love? Love is loving yourself through it all. No matter what happens in your life, you're going to keep loving you. O is overcoming the past. Baby, the past has come and it has gone. And we're moving forward. V is valuing yourself. Honey, I am the one and the only. There's nobody like me. There's nobody like you. No one can do it quite like you do it. So put some respect on your name. E, every single day, you gotta love yourself. Show up for yourself. Even on Valentine's Day and when it's not Valentine's Day. I know somebody who buys flowers for themselves every week. And they put them on their little ottoman in their home. Because they said, you know what? I love flowers. So why am I gonna wait for a guy to come in, a girl to come in to buy me these flowers that I want? I'm getting flowers. Do what you do and do it the best. So also, y'all know I also give y'all some quotes. We can't get up off this here podcast until I quote y'all. Because I believe in a good quote. You know, quotes will take you wherever you need to be. And yes, your girl got the iPad and the iPhone. We have definitely upgraded. Give it up to God. God, I thank you. With that being said, let's get into the first quote of the day. Loving yourself isn't vanity, it's sanity. Well, they said that I didn't. That's the only way you be saying, I gotta love on me. Because sometimes in this world, some people don't love themselves. And when they see you loving you, they don't know how to act. I've had people try to call me bougie. I'm not bougie. I just love me, baby, and it's sanity to do so. Next, accept yourself, love yourself, and keep moving forward. Nothing else to be said. That was by Roy Burnett, by the way. Last but not least, I say this all the time. Self-love is not selfish. You cannot truly love another until you love yourself. But you want to boo, but you don't love you, and you're expecting them to give you something that you lack. That's dysfunctional. For real, for real. I want to help y'all with that. Many of us are like, well, when I get in a relationship, I'll finally be fulfilled. I'll finally be whole. You want to be with someone who's whole, and you also want to be whole so that y'all spill over in love. You spill over in greatness. You spill over in amazingness, okay? And here's the final quote. How you love yourself is how you tell other people to treat you in love. Meaning, when you love yourself sufficiently, other people will do the same. Because they see how you reflect love on yourself. They see how you do it. So with that being said, I want to say I appreciate you guys for tuning in to my first ever visual podcast on Roxx Your Life Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. This video has been sponsored by none other than 808 Productions. Let's shout them out for helping this make its way to this beautiful platform that you guys see on today. Please also be sure to check out the ebook, Wealthy Mindset Affirmations. Grab the ebook. You can download it in the link in my bio today. Click the link below. Make sure that you're following me. Make sure that you subscribe, like, and comment and share on this YouTube video. Make sure you even share this podcast with somebody. If you're listening in with your AirPods, baby, this is not just for you. I want everybody to know that love starts with you. It's time to love on you. Once again, I'm your girl, Veondra Roxx, and I rocks, you rocks, and we rocks together. Roxx Nation, stand up in the building. You can't say that slogan without including yourself. And that's on Periano. Until next time, peace to you.
'Cause I'm going all the way, all the way, all the way.